host of LA Talk Live, would like to thank you for choosing the internet's hottest destination for the most eclectic sound and invigorating talk. This is LA Talk Live. We are more than just talk.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Perspectives Corner. I am your host, Rhona Bennett. Yay! I am back in the spot. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Now, Shakim, you know I noticed that you got two cameras on me tonight, and I told you last week that I wanted a camera on you this evening because you know nobody can see all the things that you're doing. And I'm the only person that's reacting, and I probably look like who knows what, you know?
I mean, they don't want to see what they want to see you, trust me. You are looking so fantabulous.
Thank you, Shakim.
And I want to say thank you for allowing me, to be a part of the Perspectives Corner and your incredible positive energy that always exudes to the world every Thursday here at 8 o'clock Pacific Standard Time here on LA Talk Live on Perspectives Corner. So thank you.
Thank you, Shakim, and thank you for sitting in, always holding it down for your girl. You take care of the boards. You chime in with your wonderful information, your great energy, and I'm going to get a camera on you before the evening is up. Trust and believe. It's like, no.
Yeah. You came here with a whirlwind of energy.
I know.
And we really appreciate you. You want to give it up to you, Rhona. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Shakim.
For the love.
Okay, so tonight we will be continuing with the Success Principles Part 3. This is narrated by Jack Canfield. He is the best-selling author of the books Chicken Soup for the Soul. He also was a part of the runaway underground movie The Secret, which talked about the law of attraction and how you can use it in your life and how we're all subject to it, whether you're conscious of it or unconscious of it. But if you are conscious of it, how you can use it and take your living to the next level. Tonight, we're going to be talking about 2 more of the success principles, quite possibly 3. But I have a feeling we're not going to get to the 3rd one because Shakim and I are going to have incredible conversation. And I'm doing some artist features tonight. Yay. Guess who I'm going to see this weekend? Your mic isn't on. People can't hear. Yay. Guess who I'm going to see this weekend?
Who?
Rochelle Farrell.
Oh my God, congratulations. Michelle is an incredible artist.
Rochelle,
you see the things she does with her lips and her whole, functionality vocally wise.
She is a very passionate vocalist, and
God.
I think an absolute must see if you have any appreciation for live music. I was aware of Rochelle back in the 90s, and I remember getting a CD of hers called First Instrument, and there is a song on there that it has been my favorite since. And she has made incredible music since then. But there is something about this record to me that is so fabulous. It's so phenomenal. Her instrument is awesome. So if you can, get out to the Huntington Beach Library. It is an intimate and a wonderful live performance venue in Huntington Beach this Saturday, October 26th, I believe. Yeah, October 26th. She has a show at 7 p.m. and 9 p.m. I'm going to be in the spot enjoying myself. And if you aren't familiar with who Rochelle Farrell is, she is an exceptional jazz vocalist. And I'm going to show you exactly what I'm talking about right now. I have featured this song on Perspectives Corner in times past just because I'm such a huge fan. But tonight I'm featuring it because I'm going to see her this weekend, and hopefully you will be in the spot too. Shout out to Cheryl Stabler as well. Appreciate you, lady. Check out Rochelle Farrell, Blackbird. Come on, baby.
Here I go swinging low. Bye bye, black Oh, what hard luck stories are y'all hang me. I'll pack my bag and light the light. I'll arrive on late tonight. Blackbird, bye, bye. Pack up my cares and roll. Here I go swinging. Bye, bye, blackbird. Where somebody waits for me. Sugar sweet and so is he. Bye, bye, blackbird. No one here can love and understand me. Oh, what hard luck stories are you carrying me? I'll pack my bag and light the light. I'll run on late tonight. Blackbird, bye-bye.
What?
That was awesome.
You played it before I could even. I was going to play this later. Okay, y'all. You know this song. This is a duet with Will Downing.
You want to play it now?
Yes. Do you hear her tone and how controlled and
incredible?
When he sees will he leave? Oh, will he stay anyway? Anyway.
Heaven knows, Lord knows I'm only human. Can this be? Someone truly for me? Or is it a cruel fantasy? Nothing has ever felt like this. Nothing has ever meant the whole world to me. Nothing has ever been this good. Nothing has ever been this right. Nothing so sweet in my life. I know you treasure me, and I know that I'm the only man you see.
I live in love with you.
I love my life with you. We'll share a life together. I love you right now and forever. Oh, nothing has ever felt
Really?
quite like this.
I don't know what's felt quite like this in music since this recording.
Nothing has
This is a serious duet. Okay,
the
let's-
whole world.
oh my God. This is who I'm going to see this weekend. Rochelle Farrell. What an instrument.
Wow.
How fitting was the name of that album, First Instrument? I mean, she literally sang like one of the instruments that was accompanying her.
She sounds so good.
So
like
good.
literally her tone and her frequency. And this, duet that they have here, is it fits, it's like it fits like a glove.
It
Like,
does.
this is your hand, this is the glove.
Say it,
fits,
Shakim.
It fits so perfectly.
It does.
And they represent each other very well. His tonality with the baritone / maybe second tenor, but it's baritone.
Mm-hmm.
And she, her second out, is more alto, second soprano.
I'm gonna say she's got crazy range.
But her range
she
is,
has everything. She's got color. I mean, she's got
yeah.
everything in her range. That's what makes her so phenomenal of a vocalist to me. That she has such a wide range and she can use it.
Yeah.
I mean, you saw that she gave that same note, soft whisper, totally controlled.
Totally.
Her breathing. I mean, as a singer, I have
Confidence.
huge appreciation for her ability.
She knows her confidence level and what she's doing is at the roof.
It is.
And when I thought I heard, now this song is incredibly beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
The song that I heard when I told you about.
Mm-hmm. You still haven't let me hear it with Kiki Wyatt and Music Soul Child. Is that the one?
Yeah, you heard
You gotta.
it.
Did you play it for me?
No, I
No.
told you about it.
Yeah, I haven't heard it though.
I'm gonna have to look.
Quit
for it.
playing.
I'm gonna have to look for
Okay,
that.
so later on in the show, y'all,
yeah.
we're gonna feature a song that Shakim has been going crazy about. So this is the duet
Right.
that you feel is kind of up there because you've been talking really highly about
Yeah,
this song.
it's every now and then when you hear spectacular voices
yes.
come together, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like a perfect fit.
Yes.
Like
Ooh.
Michelle Farrell and oh boy,
Will Downing.
Will Downing. His voice is so silky
Yeah.
within itself, and the baritone aspect of it, and so rich.
Yes.
And then her voice is so prominent and just so fluently smooth throughout the frequency range that it makes you
Go on, use the words then.
it makes you feel so incredible, inside, because they hit those tones
Yes.
that affects the chakra, and that's the music that provides the higher range or higher level of stimuli for your higher level of self.
Well, tonight I was saying in the promotions for this show that we're going to be playing some other awesome music to keep the vibration high.
Yeah.
Because I think I might have mentioned this before, and you can turn on something fabulous. I think that I might have mentioned this in a show before. I know I've definitely mentioned it on one of my YouTube video features, that when you put yourself in a certain vibration, other things that are vibrating at that same level can be attracted to you. The more that you stay consistently, I should say, in that vibration, the closer and more quickly you can bring those other things that are along the same vibration to you. So that's why I think it's really good to indulge in comedies. Anything that has you in a high frequency, has you smiling, has you feeling good in a positive or empowered space, then you can bring other life experiences that are synonymous with that kind of vibration into your world. So tonight, while we're anchoring more of the success principles to take our living to the next level, music is most definitely going to support that
It's
with the
our
things that we play.
it's our car.
Hey, it's the driver. We're
Yeah.
going to put it in the driver's seat. Okay, so we're going to take a break. And then when we come off of the break, I'm going to have us going into the next principle from the Success Principles, narrated by Jack Canfield. This is going to be believe it's possible. We're talking about the belief factor today. And then the next principle talks about belief in yourself. We know that these are huge things, but the way he brings them to you may give you a fresher perspective on what that is. So the first one, bless you, babe, is believe it's possible. Your expectations, what you expect for yourself, can also be a manifestation tool. So let's take a break. You've been listening to Perspectives Corner with Rhona Bennett. When we come back, we will be listening to the Success Principles Part 3 tonight, baby.
Tuned into LA Talk Live. We're more than just talk. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned.
As time goes on, I realize
every Friday, 1 p.m. Pacific, for my all-new show, The Dawn Christie Show. Join me as I discuss love, spiritual readings, your purpose, why am I born, what am I here to do. So don't forget to tune in The Dawn Christie Show at 1 p.m. Pacific, exclusively on LA Talk Live. You can also catch us on iTunes Radio R&B or watch us on Ustream TV, reality radio, handcrafted for your listening pleasure. This is LA Talk Live, and we are more than just talk.
Hello world, how you living? This is D Brex, your host of the all-new rap project here on LA Talk Live. That's latalklive.com, or you can find me on iTunes Radio in the R&B section. That's the rap project every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's Wednesdays at 7 p.m. West Coast time, so don't be late. On the Rap Project, I will be playing the very best of rap and hip-hop that goes beyond the ordinary. So connect with me, your host, D-Brax, the rap connoisseur, on the Rap Project every Wednesday at 7, right here on latalklive.com, where we are more than just talk.
Hey guys, sick of all that top 40 music? Well, join me, Lixie the Engineer, and Mondo on our brand new show, Band with Mondo, where we support sounds from the underground every Saturday with a new artist from 3 to 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So tune in to live in-studio performances, Q&As with the artists, drunken debauchery, and much more, exclusively here on LA Talk Live. We're more than just talk.
I love you, baby. I love my chick. I love you, baby. I love my chick. I love you, baby. I love my chick. I love you, baby. My lady never lets me down. That's why I never let her go. She always there to lift me up when I fall down and hit the floor. My baby's so amazing. Let me sit back and count the way. See this? Is she legit? Is she can get it? I love my chick. I love my lady. Yep, yep. I love my chick. I love my lady. Yep, yep. I love my chick.
Hey! Welcome back to Perspectives Corner with Rhona Bennett and my kind of co-host, Shakim Williams.
Hey!
We are talking about the belief factor tonight in a session or series of success principles narrated by Jack Canfield. Tonight is part 3. We're talking about believe it's possible. This is the success principle number 4. We're going to dive into this. We're going to see what they're talking about, and we're going to come back and talk about that. How about that? You want to do it?
Yes. Boy.
I really want you on camera, but it's okay.
Hey, well, next week.
Okay, next week.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys, number 4, believe it's possible. Here we go. First, I got to get plugged in.
Plug it in.
And I'm plugged in.
Napoleon Hill once said, "Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve." In fact, the mind is such a powerful instrument, it can deliver to you literally everything you want. But you have to believe that what you want is possible. You get what you expect. Scientists used to believe that humans responded to information flowing into the brain from the outside world. But today they're learning instead that we respond to what the brain, on the basis of previous experience, expects to happen next. Doctors in Texas, for example, studying the effect of arthroscopic knee surgery, assigned patients with sore, worn-out knees to one of 3 surgical procedures: scraping out the knee joint, washing out the joint, or doing nothing. During the nothing operation, doctors anesthetized the patient, made 3 incisions in the knee as if to insert their surgical instruments, and then pretended to operate. 2 years after surgery, patients who underwent the pretend surgery reported the same amount of relief from pain and swelling as those who had received the actual treatments. The brain expected the surgery to improve the knee, and it did. Why does the brain work this way? Neuropsychologists who study expectancy theory say it's because we spend our whole lives becoming conditioned. Through a lifetime's worth of events, our brain actually learns what to expect next, whether it eventually happens that way or not. And because our brain expects something will happen a certain way, we often achieve exactly what we anticipate. This is why it's so important to hold positive expectations in your mind. When you replace your old negative expectations with more positive ones, when you begin to believe that what you want is possible, your brain will actually take over the job of accomplishing that possibility for you. Better than that, your brain will actually expect to achieve that outcome. You gotta believe. When Philadelphia Phillies pitcher Tug McGraw, father of the legendary country singer Tim McGraw, struck out batter Willie Wilson to earn the Phillies the 1980 World Series title, Sports Illustrated captured an immortal image of elation on the pitcher's mound, an image few people knew was played out exactly as McGraw had planned it. When I had the opportunity to meet Tug one afternoon in New York, I asked him about his experience on the mound that day. It was as if I'd been there 1,000 times before, he said. When I was growing up, I would pitch to my father in the backyard. We would always get to where it was the bottom of the ninth in the World Series with 2 outs and 3 men on base. I would always bear down and strike them out. Because Tug had conditioned his brain day after day in the backyard, the day eventually arrived where he was living that dream for real. McGraw's reputation as a positive thinker had begun 7 years earlier during the New York Mets' 1973 National League Championship season, when Tug coined the phrase, "You gotta believe," during one of the team's meetings. That Mets team, in last place in the division in August, went on to win the National League pennant and reach Game 7 of the World Series, where they finally succumbed to the Oakland A's. Another example of his always optimistic "you gotta believe" attitude was the time while he was a spokesman for the Little League that he said, "Kids should practice autographing baseballs. This is a skill that's often overlooked in Little League." And then he smiled his infectious smile. Believe in yourself and go for it. Tim Ferriss believed in himself. In fact, he believed so strongly in his abilities that he won the National Sanshao kickboxing title just 6 weeks after being introduced to the sport. As a prior All-American and judo team captain at Princeton, Tim had always dreamed of winning a national title. He had worked hard. He was good at his sport, but repeated injuries over multiple seasons had continually denied him his dream. So when a friend called one day to invite Tim to watch him in the National Chinese Kickboxing Championship 6 weeks away, Tim instantly decided to join him at the competition. Because he had never been in any kind of striking competition before, he called USA Boxing and asked where the best trainers could be found. He traveled to a tough neighborhood in Trenton, New Jersey, to learn from boxing coaches who had trained gold medalists. And after 4 grueling hours a day in the ring, he put in more time conditioning in the weight room. To make up for his lack of time in the sport, Tim's trainers focused on exploiting his strengths instead of making up for his weaknesses. Tim didn't want to merely compete, he wanted to win. When the competition day at last arrived, Tim defeated 3 highly acclaimed opponents before making it to the finals. As he anticipated what he would have to do to win in the final match, he closed his eyes and visualized defeating his opponent in the very first round. Later, Tim told me that most people fail not because they lack the skills or aptitude to reach their goal, but because they simply don't believe they can reach it. Tim believed, and Tim won. It helps to have someone else believe in you first. When 20-year-old Ruben Gonzalez showed up at the U.S. Olympic Training Center in Lake Placid, New York, he had in his pocket the business card of a Houston businessman who believed in his Olympic dream. Ruben was there to learn the sport of luge, a sport that 9 out of 10 aspirants give up after the first season. Almost everyone breaks more than 1 bone before mastering this 90-mile-per-hour race against time in an enclosed mile-long downhill track of concrete and ice. But Ruben had a dream, passion, a commitment not to quit, and the support of his friend Craig back in Houston. When Ruben got back to his room after the first day of training, he called up Craig. Craig, this is nuts. My side hurts. I think I broke my foot. That's it, man. I'm going back to soccer. Craig interrupted him. Reuben, get in front of a mirror. What? I said, get in front of a mirror. Reuben got up, stretched the phone cord, and stood in front of a full-length mirror. Now repeat after me. No matter how bad it is and how bad it gets, I'm going to make it. Reuben felt like an idiot staring at himself in the mirror, so in the most wimpy, wishy-washy way possible, he said, no matter how bad it is and how bad it gets, I'm going to make it. Come on, say it right. You're Mr. Olympic Man. That's all you ever talk about. Are you going to do it or not? Reuben started getting serious. No matter how bad it is and how bad it gets, I'm going to make it. Again, no matter how bad it is and how bad it gets, I'm going to make it. And again and again and again. About the 5th time Reuben said it, he thought, hey, this feels kind of good. I'm standing a little bit straighter. By the 10th time he said it, he jumped up in the air and shouted, I don't care what happens. I'm going to make it. I can break both legs. Bones heal. I'll come back and I will make it. I will be an Olympian. It's amazing what happens to your self-confidence when you get eyeball to eyeball with yourself and you forcefully tell yourself what you're going to do. Whatever your dream is, look at yourself in the mirror and declare that you are indeed going to achieve it, no matter what the price. Ruben Gonzalez made that declaration, and it changed his life. He went on to compete in 3 separate winter games in the luge, Calgary in 1988, Albertville in 1992, and Salt Lake City in 2002, and he's currently training for the 2006 Torino Winter Olympics, where he will be 43 years old, competing against athletes half his age. Principle number 5.
Okay. Hey, so that was principle number 4. Believe it's possible. Shakim, have you ever spoken something into existence, basically, or thought something into existence because you expected it? You knew you could have it, or you knew you desired it so much that it just had to happen.
Well, let me just tell you about my life and everything that I believe that I received from this life is something that I spoken and asked for. A lot of people look at, in different traditions around the world and different, time frames, people pray, meditate, and do all kind of things.
Mm-hmm.
But, the universe, if you ask, the universe will give you what you want, regardless of what it is. And if you're persistent, you would definitely get what you want. So my life has been about just asking.
Yeah.
And being very, very careful.
What you ask for, huh?
Yeah, because you're going to get it. And whether you're ready for it or not, that's
who knows, huh?
Yeah.
Well, I have two things. When you shout yes at something and when you shout no at something, you can bring it into your experience.
Exactly.
I remember.
Yeah, go ahead.
I remember years. No. Yeah, you're so silly. I remember years ago when I was getting ready, something's happening. If there's something happening with your feed out there, folks, I'm not sure what it is. I can hear it going in and out too. And then I saw some people commenting online that maybe their screen was doing something trippy or the feed was doing something trippy. Hang in there with us. It shows that we're still doing well on Ustream. And maybe when I repost the video, we'll have more success with a more continuous, consistent stream. But in the meantime, it's reality radio. So just roll with your girl and your guy. Okay, so years ago when I was getting ready to purchase a car, I remember I was like, you know what? I know I'm not getting that car anymore. And I shouted no at that car so much that I'm currently driving it.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not kidding you.
Why?
That is how powerful when you put your attention on something, things can be, because what you focus on expands. So that's why it's so important that even when you're shouting no at something, that's why they say always speak in the affirmative, always speak for what you want as opposed to what you don't want, or you're against something, because you're still feeding it energy. It's still got your attention. It still has your focus. And when it has your attention and your focus, it's still creative energy.
And that's real right there.
Yeah. I mean, I lived it. I watched it. I was like, unbelievable.
That's real.
And I remembered because I was conscious about it. I said, you created this. And do you remember when you created this? Every time you spent so much energy saying no to this, you kept bringing it closer to you.
That's
it's crazy.
That's so real. And we don't realize the power of attraction.
Mm-hmm.
The opposites attract and the likes repel. This
Interesting.
We are in a dual universe. So there are certain principles in this universe, whether spiritually or physically, that we have to deal with. And if we're not prepared to deal with it, and we're throwing these things out or projections or energy out in the universe, you better be prepared for what you're going to receive.
Yeah. So it's really important to be conscious of what you want, where you're going, and then put your focus and your attention and your energy in that direction. Because if you consistently stay in another direction, or you shout no at something stronger than you're shouting yes at what you really do want, you could quite possibly create the thing that you don't want for yourself.
Exactly.
And then there's another experience I had for acting. I remember years ago, I was not getting any work at the time. And I was like, okay, I'm so over this.
Why did you feel like you were over it? Because you wasn't getting anything, or was it something that you had to deal with within self?
No, it was just that I wasn't landing auditions. Work wasn't coming quick enough.
Do you think you were good enough?
Yeah, because I wouldn't have been doing it, and that's probably why I got fed up. I was like, yo, wait a minute now.
Yeah.
I can do this, and I'm going to get work today. I remember I was so...
What was your first gig?
My first gig? Oh, that's when I was a kid.
Well, other than the Disney, and we all know you for looking incredible, but as an adult.
You mean like the first thing I landed in Hollywood, maybe?
Yeah, okay. That's good.
Hey, somebody's reaching out to you, girl. The first job I got, that's a good question because I don't even remember. Oh, it might have been a Martin episode. I was the girl
For
D
real?
in the gym. Yeah.
Hold on, let me think about this.
When
I know what it's all about.
Do you remember when he was in the gym and he had the wedding ring on and everybody's like, oh, you married? And he had the ring and then he was like, she got Nositol on the treadmill.
Yeah.
I was the chick that came up before the Nositol chick.
So when you
that might have been my first gig out here.
So when you got that, before you got it, what tell us a little bit of what you had to go through, the mind frame that you were even in, to get that gig, and when you got it, when you were going through the process, what was that like?
You know what? I had just come off of being a Mouseketeer with Disney. So it was when I left that show, I knew automatically I was going to where the big dogs play. I had to go to Hollywood. That was the next level for me. I was continuing.
You were in Florida?
I was in Florida and Chicago. I'm from Chicago, but I was living in Florida to do the show.
Okay.
But once the show was over, I was like, I got to go pursue my dream. Where am I going to do it? I'm going to Hollywood.
Yeah.
So I came out to Hollywood. I moved in with another Mouseketeer friend of mine. Shout out to Mylene Brooks. Hey, Mylene. And we were both getting our hustle on in Hollywood. And I don't really remember the auditioning process as well, but one of the main writers for the show, for the Mouse Club, became a writer for the Martin show.
Really?
So, yeah.
And they thought of you?
I think so. I want to say Barry Vigon might have brought me in. Shout out to Barry Vigon. Wow. He was like the head writer for the show. Yeah. So I had a couple friends, in the mix. And I might have gone in before for an audition because it was a singing role along with an acting role, but it was between me and Nikki Gilbert, I think, or something. And I didn't get that role, but they may have remembered me from that and brought me back in. That's kind of how I picked up the Jamie Foxx thing too. Like went in for something else and then came in later because they remembered me from another audition.
Wow. So the writers or somebody or a director or somebody remembered you and brought you into the Jamie, because that was a big role. How many seasons or how many episodes did you do?
Initially, it was going to be just a guest star spot.
Really?
Yes.
That's what they said. So when you go through it, they tell you, look.
So cute.
Yes. I just...
Your face like that.
I didn't know. I just wanted to know because I never looked at this part of you before. I only just saw the beautiful Rhona that just threw out beautiful energy. I forgot that you've done... the acting and all that's, so that's incredible of even how you got the gig, and the mind frame that you were So when they, for the Martin, the first one, it was like, look, this is just one time. They said this to you.
Well, this was Jamie Foxx for that.
I mean, the Jamie Foxx show.
Yeah, it was supposed to be just a guest star spot, and the girl was supposed to come in and just be like in the jingle office with him.
So what happened? Like,
well, I had. Can you hear me? Okay, great. I went in for an audition before that, and I didn't get that role, but the casting director. Gosh, her name escapes me right now, and she was really cool. Dee Dee Bradley. Shout out to Dee Dee Bradley. She used to bring me in for a lot of stuff. Hey, Dee Dee.
We got to get in contact with Dee Dee.
For real. So she used to bring me in for a lot of stuff, and she remembered me, and they said, we need a singer. And she was like, you got to, bring in Rhona Bennett. And I didn't even have to audition for that role because they knew me from the other.
Wow.
They just brought me in, and then we sat down for the table reading, and that was the most incredible experience because
how did that, like, what was that about?
Everybody's in the room. Okay. All the cast.
Jamie Foxx was there?
Jamie was there. Okay. The producers were there.
Now, Jamie was there.
Jamie was there? No, you're so silly. Now, okay, wait a minute.
Now, Jamie was there.
See what I'm saying? We need to have Shakim on the camera. It's ridiculous. Okay, so Jamie was there. And it was actually, they were well into maybe their 4th season. So this is when they're on cruise control, man. You could come in for 3 days of work and you've knocked out a show. I mean, it was like so easy, breezy, beautiful cover girl in there. It's such an easy gig. Went in there, everybody's in the room, everybody's relaxed, laid back.
What was your mental, mindset when you were in there for the first time?
Yeah.
You saw all the staff.
Yeah.
You had your part. You went home. You studied it.
Yeah.
Before you came in, you were ready.
Yes.
you knew everybody's part. I know you.
Stay ready, baby.
And you did this, and you read the first time you read.
Yes.
What was that like?
It was very interesting, but I think what kicked things off and made it be what it is today, the classic that it became, is that it was supposed to be, I guess, a run-of-the-mill table read. And so when Jamie came in, he wasn't even given the part, like, it was just another table read for him. So he was like, plain white rice, see how it boils. But I didn't take it like that. I came in with it.
Yeah.
And the room erupted. And from that point on, it was just crazy because nobody was expecting that based on it just felt like another table read. Sit down, everybody figure out your lines, blah, blah, blah. Because they're 4 seasons in, they're good. Right. Everybody's on cruise control. I'm the newbie. Right. So I'm coming in like, I got to come in here and do my job. And you hired me without auditioning me. So I'm going to come in there and I'm going to do what I got to, I'm going to be whatever I've been hired to be.
Yeah.
And Jamie was, because he's such a little jokester, he's so funny. Yeah. He's like, he's dabbing his nose like we done been in a fight, and then it just became what it became.
So wow. That, on a whole nother level.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
It was really cool experience.
We got to give it up for your experience, and you're sharing your experience for other people, and a lot of the times people don't understand the mind frame or the paradigm that it even took for you to even not only get there, to show up, right, and do your best.
Do your best. That is one of the 4 Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz. I don't know how many of you are familiar with the book, The 4 Agreements. Awesome read. And if you have read it, get the 5th Agreement. It sums up the 4 Agreements in a fresher perspective, along with the 5th Agreement. I tell you, I listened to it on audio, and I was pausing that thing and self-reflecting, and I swear it was such a powerful listen. So pick that up. But one of the 4 agreements is do your best. If you do that in every area of your life, no matter whether you win, you lose, you did as great as you thought you wanted to do, as long as you bring the best you to the table, that's really all you can ask of yourself. Let it be what it is and trust the process of life.
And that's life. You can only do your best. You can step outside the box or step out even inside yourself. Mm-hmm. But when it all boils down, when you're in this physical realm. You know, we can only do our physical and psychological and spiritual best. You know, and that's what we're here to do. We're here to find what's that. You know, what is our best. You
How
know,
about that?
and how do you gain every day working every day at what it is that you do best, and even working on your so-called flaws. You know what I'm saying? Strengthening your so-called flaws
and weaknesses.
Yeah. So whatever that is, it's all a matter of perception. Yeah.
Perspective. Yeah.
But perspective, I love that.
I know, huh? Hey, Perspectives Corner.
I love perspectives, you know, because every time I'm in this perspective, I'm always learning something, you know.
Me too.
And that's what it's all about. Being in an environment where you can just learn, you can hear something that can motivate yourself to put you in another place to do better.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, absolutely.
And that's what it's all about.
Absolutely.
But I was getting ready to say.
What?
So anyway.
Yes.
You did the reading.
I did the reading, yes.
They loved you, obviously, because you was on there. Was it 2 years?
No, I did the rest of the season.
Rest of the season? And, you know, y'all got into a relationship. And it didn't work out. He wanted to get back with Fancy.
Yes, as well he should.
And stuff like that. But you were like, you changed the show. Your energy. No, seriously, just think about this, right? Because it's so serious. You energy,
are so serious right now.
Well, you know, in the sense of, you know, just realizing what was and what you know what transpired. Your energy went onto that show because I used to watch Martin all the time.
It's Jamie Foxx.
Jamie Foxx. You know.
And both, because both of the shows were so great. Yeah.
But, you know, the old Jamie Foxx, the new Jamie Foxx, when they changed the whole everything.
Yeah.
Used to watch that. When you came on, I watched that.
I know.
You know? And it was so crazy that I'm sitting here
I know.
talking about it because I was like, who is that incredibly fine looking girl over there? You know, great cast, great hire. But what I did recognize, though, seriously, you know, of course you can deserve all the accolades, but they changed the writing for you, you know, and what Jamie was doing, you know, and the whole interaction on the show because of your energy.
I don't know about all that.
No, well, maybe not. But when you came on and you stayed there for the rest of the year, they had to change the writing.
It definitely was a different vibe. Yeah, sure.
Because your interaction and your energy, what was going on with him. And, you know, he allowed it to happen because it was a great, incredible energy that y'all had. It was
fun.
With each other, you know, with the singing and, you know, coming up, you know, in the competition that y'all had of competing or who can come up with the best jingle. And then y'all end up helping each other. And then y'all end up working together. That was all. It was cool. That was a change in their writing or what they did before.
Yeah.
And that was your energy. And that's all I'm saying. That was your energy that created that.
Okay, Shaquille.
Okay.
Okay, then.
Whatever.
Whatever. You tell me. Okay, look. We are running up on the end of the show, and I want to do... Yeah. Right?
Oh, God.
Dang. Okay. That was a fun recollection. Thank you, Shaquille, for that. No, that was cool. Thank you. I want to do another artist feature. This young lady, I discovered her on somebody else's Facebook page. It's a little cute girl, Tori Kelly. How many of you guys are familiar with Tori Kelly? Tori. Yeah, she did a acoustic version of a Pretty Young Thing by Michael Jackson on YouTube. There's millions of hits now. She did a dope version of Suit and Tie by Justin Timberlake, and then she's got her own stuff. She's finally got her own EP out. I was like, I gotta get it. I saw it on iTunes today. Yeah. I had to get it. I am so supporting her because I think she's so cute and so talented. Beyond the cute. The girl is really talented. I like her tone. It's just so cute and almost precious, baby. But it's something about her tone is really cool. She can play the guitar. And then, of course, she's nice to look at. So that's just a killer combination right there. You feel me? Okay, so she has this song out right now. You can get it on iTunes. It's a part of her EP. She also gives away a free song Here we go, giving away our free music, Paper Hearts. I like the changes in this, and they had some strings on the record, and I was like, this is a cool sounding record, so I thought I might put it in the Artist Corner feature for tonight. Check it out. Tell me what you think, Shakim, because you're a music guy.
Well, I will. But
I know you will.
I would say this, that I haven't seen her before, but I don't know too many people that look better than you.
Oh, gosh. You just... See, this is why the camera has to be on you and not just on me. This is so not fair. Okay, y'all. Excuse my friend. Check out Paper Hearts by Tori Kelly.
Goodbye, love, you flew right by, love. The way you made me feel, such young love, but something in me knew that it was real, frozen in my head, pictures I'm living through for now, trying to remember all the good times, our light was cutting through so loud, memories are playing in my dull mind, I hate this part, paper hearts, and I'll hold a piece of yours. Don't think I would just forget about it. Hoping that you won't forget about it. Everything is gray under these skies, wet mascara, hiding every cloud under a smile. When there's cameras and I just can't reach out to tell you that I always wonder what you're up to. Pictures I'm living through for now, trying to remember all the good times, our light was cutting through so loud, memories are playing in my dull mind, I hate this part, paper hearts, and I'll hold a piece of yours, don't think I would just forget about it, hoping that you won't forget. Pictures as if I was right there by your side, but you'll be good without me, and if I could just give it some time, I'll be alright. Goodbye, love, you flew right by, love. Pictures I'm living through for now, trying to remember all the times our light was cutting through so loud, memories are playing in my dull mind, I hate this part, paper hearts, and I hold a piece of yours, don't think I would just forget about it, hoping that you won't forget.
Okay, really? Paper Hearts. Tori Kelly. Torikelly. Don't sleep.
Her tone
is ridiculous.
Really, at the end of the day, whatever they did, her tone is incredible.
Absolutely.
It's almost flawless. And, her and the guitar and how all those frequencies mesh with each other.
Gorgeous.
Sounds really good.
Yeah, and let me put y'all up on game. Oh, I did. Check out her cover of Pretty Young Thing by Michael Jackson on YouTube, and check out her cover of Suit and Tie. I'm sure at this point she has so much more stuff up there, but that's what turned me out. There's a run that she does in her Pretty Young Thing acoustic cover, and it's famous. Get that. a run that she did is famous.
Really?
It's ignorant. It's like at the 2-minute 2:21 mark or something crazy. You'll see people going to mention it. It might be like the top comment. Seriously, this girl is so talented. So check her out. New artist on the scene, or not really new, but definitely up and coming. You got the hiccups, baby.
I think I got the hiccups.
I can hear you gulping air on the microphone.
As a siren.
That's all right. Okay, so I have another song that I think I might want to share. To close the show out. Shakim. Oh, did you find that song by Music Soul Child and Kiki Wyatt? Kiki Wyatt is a singing beast. That's another one that just sings her face into the ground and then it resurrects itself. It's ridiculous. Shout out to Kiki Wyatt. That's the homie.
You know you didn't say that.
She sings her face into the ground and it resurrects itself, folks. Please don't sleep on
Kiki Wyatt.
Do
you remember the name?
What?
I told you the name.
Love something. Something. What is it? You don't remember. That's why you got jokes. Shakim, I love you. You like tell me what the song is because I know it's great, but I don't remember what it is. Am I playing? Is that you playing, Anita? This is my girl. Man, can you imagine having another artist come out like this on the radio? Would they let them out right now? Is that frequency allowed?
Well, no. It's not allowed. And unfortunately, we have to deal with some of the things, with this new paradigm what we're dealing with.
Yeah.
There are a lot of people out here, whether it's in Detroit or all over the world, that has this music, this beautiful music that's not being able to get on the regular airways. And one of the things that we do here at LA Talk Live, is that we allow, people, with beautiful songs to get on the airways.
Yeah, tell them how.
We broadcast to over 4.5 million people around the world, and we have this new program, where we allow artists who can't get on the radio a chance to get on the radio and also promote themselves. If you're interested about it, just email me at shakim@latalklive.com.
Spell Shakim so they know how to get to you.
And that's SHAKIM.
Yes.
At latalklive.com. If you're interested and you have something that you want to share, music that you want to offer the world, and that you want to get out there to the, at least to our audience, of over 4.5 million, just email us, and we will give you a call, get in contact with you, and let you know what we can do. But our whole purpose is for the underdog. People who can't get their stuff out there, so-called like that. And what we do here is we make it happen.
Hello. What you say? You make it happen, baby.
We make it happen.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's all I'm saying.
So did you find the song, Shakim? Or am I going to have to wait until... Well, you know what? Save it. Music therapy is coming up next week. I hope I'm here because, oh my goodness, we can definitely feature it on Music Therapy. So I'm going to make sure that that's on the calendar. Hey, everybody, I didn't shout out my books yet. I'm an author as well, and I write these books to support the champion in you, just so that find and pursue your passion, even with a regular job. You can get this at RhonaBennett.com and click on the Empowerment Store. I will sign the book and give you a personal message, and I'm wishing you the best with finding your passion and your purpose. And I also wrote a book called Got Motivation, How to Stay Motivated. This is something that I specialize in because I have had to pick myself up by the bootstraps more than a few times. So I am sharing a lot of the knowledge I've been able to pick up over the years, as well as filtering in some of my own life experience with staying motivated. Bless you.
Sorry about that.
Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen.
I got a little something in it. I'm trying to figure it out.
Yes. Okay, so check this out. I want to finish the show. Where is it? No. Where is my song?
You got it, girl. It's over there.
I hope so. I'm about to check my library because I love talking about being a champion. Yes.
Well, you are a champion. And once again,
claimed, baby.
Every Thursday here at 8 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, you give people a chance to dive into ideologies or expressions of self, a perspective, a reality, their reality that they can find for themselves. And that's the beauty of not only you, but what you offer, not only to the station, but, to our listeners and to the world. And we appreciate you. We love you.
I appreciate you too.
And you are incredibly awesome. And I got to give it up for
Shakim.
you. And
Thank
Miss
you. You always
R&B.
being so doty on me. I
Miss
just gotta
R&B.
accept the love.
Hey, that's all. Accept it. Take
I
it.
am.
It's
Take
coming.
that, take
it's
that.
coming from a king.
I heard that. Say it. He said it's coming from a king. You better know it. Shoot, don't give me the Shabada Honda in here.
I got it. Ooh, I'm feeling something.
Did you feel that?
I'm feeling it.
Check this out. Pat your girl in, because this is what we going out on. Why is it all the way right there? Bring it back, boo. What you know about being a champion?
Yeah.
That's what these books are here to support. That's what this show is here to support. Join me every Thursday, 8 p.m. Check out The Shock Factor tomorrow night at 8 p.m. on Fridays here at LA Talk Live. He has his own show. He brings it. We love you too.
No, we love you. Thank you for tuning in to Perspectives Corner here on LA Talk Live every Thursday here at
8 p.m.
Pacific Standard Time
with Ro Beezy.
We love you, girl.
And Shakim holding it down for me. Until next time, everybody. Take care.
You got blood on your face, a big disgrace, waving your banner all over
the Voices of Internet Radio, and the staff and hosts of LA Talk Live would like to thank you for choosing the Internet's hottest destination for the most eclectic sound and invigorating talk. This is LA Talk Live. We are more than just talk.
You're an old man, poor man, pleading with your eyes, gonna make you zombie someday. You got